super excited to be on here with you guys today. And I just want to give a special shout out. I'm so grateful to God, that's first. And I'm so grateful for Christopher, Terry, and Isis, and Latoya. Those two human beings have definitely changed my life and changed my family's life. And I'm just so grateful to just who they are individually and as a couple, and all that they've done for iMarketsLive has been absolutely amazing. And then I'm also extremely grateful to my upline, because you guys, when I came in, the guy that brought me in, like, he quit like 2 weeks after, David. And I was like kind of lost. And Lawrence and Tamara Young, Rich Girls Trade, shout out, just took me in up under their wing. I was calling them all the time. I was doing 3-ways with them all the time. And they were just a huge help. They actually told me, well, fly down to Dallas. We want to meet you. I flew to Dallas 2 weeks after I was in. He introduced me to Chris, and I was in a room with about 1,200 people. And everybody was winning, everybody was up, everybody was excited. And I was thrown into this world of, you know, foreign currency. And at the time, we weren't even doing crypto at the time, right? And I remember calling a couple good friends, Kathy Kirkland, Lee Allen, China Bethley, and her husband Tight. And we all flew down. Well, Lee wasn't with us on this trip because it took me a minute to get Lee, honey. She was a hard nut to crack, okay? But it was China, Tight, and Kathy, and Camille Westmoreland, who runs my brand. She is amazing. And we all flew down to Dallas. And I knew right then that we had something really special. I knew that I was at the right place at the right time. I knew that, that this was going to change my life. Like, you know how you just kind of feel stuff in your gut. And that's how I really kind of felt. Like, this is getting ready to change the entire game for me. And so anyway, I had made, before I made $1 million, I made about probably 1.5, about 1.5. I made my first million by selling Nextel, right? That was a little 2-way radio cell phone. So I knew that there was a lot of money in tech. I knew that there was a lot of money in innovation. And so I was just here for it all. I mean, I was completely naive, did not understand anything about trading at all, but I just knew that there was lots of bags to be made and that I was going to make it. And so that's pretty much my story about how I got started. And so, you know, I just want to say I'm really grateful to all those people that I just shouted out. They started with me. We're still riding together, working really closely together. And we've had, you know, challenges like anybody else, but constantly masterminding and reinventing ourselves and, you know, just getting better, you know? And so I just want to encourage you guys, whether you're just getting started yesterday or maybe even today, or whether you've been here for the last couple of years, you are definitely not here by accident. You are here by divine design. And if you maximize this opportunity and you take it seriously, I promise you, you will really put yourself in a pretty amazing place. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is a couple things. First of all, building your business by actually using the elite package, right? The elite package should absolutely positively not be an option. Then also building an elite team and then an elite portfolio. So first, let's kind of deal with the package. First of all, we got to understand that we are like the Harvard, okay? We're like the Harvard of foreign exchange, crypto, binary options. Like, there's not another company. We have a lot of people sometimes that leave here and try to go and create a duplicate, but I promise you, I've not seen another situation like this. We really are like the Harvard of the whole situation. Our trade signals are fire. Our educators are fire. We have 200 educators. Guys, literally, if one educator is not working for you, you can always go over to another. Like, in other words, if you don't make it in IM, you probably won't make it, because the reality is we have the best of the best of the best of the best. One of the reasons that I really am grateful for the elite package, and I really think everybody should do the elite package, is that you want your team members to be able to experience everything that we have to offer. Like, where else can they go and learn how to trade foreign currency and cryptocurrency? And not only are we teaching people, and I want to make sure you guys understand this. I see my sister Jeanette on here. Hey, beautiful. But I want you to understand that not only are you in a position to be able to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, right? But we also are in a position to be able to actually accumulate cryptocurrency, right? That's huge. Like, Where are they doing that at? You got Curtis Cobain, who's sitting here calling trades and saying, or not calling trades to like trade, but trades to actually buy and hold. He's sitting here telling us exactly what to buy and what to hold. And then you got Jason, you got Nick, you got, all these other guys, Picasso, who are actually telling us exactly what to trade and when. So when you think about that, most of the time people don't become wealthy because they lack information. And over here, we have a ton of information, and then we've been so blessed that we have people who've tried to make it really sexy and fun. And shout out to my sister China, who created Bitcoin Mommy. That song is fire. She wants people to know, the everyday person to know that crypto is for you. Like, it's not just for the Winklevoss twins. It's not just for Michael Saylor. It's for Randy Webb. It's for Wanda. It's for Alex. It's for Jason. It's for all of you. It's for Brian. It's LaShonda. Like, all crypto is for everyone. It is the future of money. So we have to make sure that our people really, Latoya, get involved there. I don't think that learning crypto should be an option, right? And then, of course, you have high frequency trading. Now, let me tell you what's so crazy. When I first came in, it was Forex. Then we added on crypto. So I really, love crypto, and particularly is the only thing that I trade right now. Well, my husband, very successful jazz artist, most of his concerts got canceled because of COVID. So he signed up in March of last year, and my honey has gotten so good at trading binary options. I'm so proud of him. He was like the perfect student because I could not help him because I was not trading binary. So I couldn't tell him. I'd be like, baby, you got to watch Ness, you got to watch Matt, because I can't help you. Randy hooked him up a little while and was helping him, but he got in there and he was a student to our academy. And now, guess what? My honey had his first $96,000 month last month trading binary. I'm so proud of him. So what am I saying? Every person that you talk to, every single person that you talk to, Stephanie, should be hearing, this is how you're signing up. You're signing up with the elite package. Now, I want to take a little bit of a rabbit trail to the left. And this is why you guys hear this a lot about developing self-confidence, okay? Your confidence is going to determine your productivity, and your productivity is going to determine your profitability. So every single day, we all need to be working on our confidence. People, before they know about IM, before they know about our amazing educators, before they ever put a trade in, Ezekiel, they're watching you. They're watching your posture. They're watching how you communicate. They're watching how you speak. They're watching if you're mumbling or if you're talking up, if you're talking clearly, if you're bold. Like, all of those things are really important. And so I really want to encourage everybody to start to really work on your confidence. Your entire life will follow your confidence. See, in the areas that I lack confidence, right, Noel? I'm working on my confidence because I realize that if I'm confident and bold in a particular area, I'm going to take it by storm. It's just like a swimmer. If a person is not really a confident swimmer, they'll probably stay in the shallow. They probably won't go out to the deep. But if a person is really confident, right? What are they going to do, Tamara? They're going to go out into the deep. They're going to go out into the deep. They're not going to be afraid of the waves because they have practice. So I really want to encourage you that as we get ready to go into now the end of the first quarter of the year, in the month of March 2021, I want you to begin to proclaim every single day, I'm bolder today than I was yesterday. I'm better today than I was yesterday. I'm stronger today than I was yesterday. Every time I open up my mouth, people listen to me. Every time I speak, people are paying attention. So when you present the elite package, if you present it confidently, they will find the money. They'll figure it out, okay? Now, I want to tell you guys this. Your level of confidence is either holding you back or enabling you to achieve optimal success and live the life that I believe that God has planned for you to live, right? A lot of people forfeit the ultimate plan that God has for their lives because they struggle with fear, doubt, worry, and insecurity. So you have to say, I'm getting ready to drive out every insecurity. And this is why I love network marketing so much, because when people start making it up in ranks and getting up the ranks, Donna, they've worked on their confidence, right? So the person that I was at P2 and the person that I was at P5 It changed. What was happening? I was working on my confidence. I was clear on the products that we have to offer. Not because I made $1 million the first year training with IM. No, that wasn't my testimony. I did very well, but it was more on the rank side. But I was confident in the product that we have. You know, sometimes people say, well, I'm just waiting. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and I'm going to get results first. Guys, that is a crazy way to think, right? Because it doesn't matter. It might take you, I don't know how long to get results. But if you make up in your mind that I'm going to work on my confidence and I'm going to go out and I'm going to enroll 100 people this month. I'm going to go out and enroll 50 people this month. You know, my personal goal for personal enrollments is 3 a day, personally, right? If my personal volume is not over 5,000, I'm in my feelings. I'm like, what's this? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, because I understand that I have to always be leading by example and bringing in personals. I can never get to the point where I'm telling my team, you go and bring in elite packages, but I'm not. Or you go and do this, or you go and do this, but I'm not. See, a servant leader is a person that says, I'm going to participate in this process. We're going to get in here together. We're going to build our confidence together. See, sometimes we hang out in ranks longer than we need to because we didn't get dissatisfied enough. That's one thing that I'm so grateful for. A lot of you that are on here, you're grateful for your current rank, but you are dissatisfied. Because until you get dissatisfied, nothing changes. Think about it. In your house, until you get tired of seeing that old furniture, and until you're dissatisfied with it, you won't go out and get no new furniture. Maybe the towels and washcloths. Come on, girls. Them things old with holes in it. You need to throw them things away and go on over to Target and get you a new set, baby. Get you a few, okay? Right? So until you get dissatisfied with sleeping on that mattress that you know is not comfortable, you don't go out and get a new one. A new remote one with Celia and all the little extra trimmings. So sometimes being dissatisfied is good because it's the only time change really comes into your life. And so I want to challenge you to say, you know what? I'm going to become confident. I'm growing in confidence. I'm going to become bolder when I'm speaking to people. I'm going to speak to them like I really know what I'm talking about, because you really do. Okay. So I want you guys to really say, you know what, I'm really laying hold, insecurities, fears. I'm going to figure out what they are, and I'm coming against them. See, until you come up against an insecurity or a fear, nothing changes. This is why most adults in their life, you see the same thing, because until you start to attack areas where you haven't been productive, nothing changes, right? So I really want you guys to really focus on where your confidence, growing your confidence, projecting your posture. I'm talking about everything about your life. It needs to project, I am a confident person and I'm clear on where I'm going. You know, every day upstairs is my office. I meant to bring it down here, but anyway, I have a journal, Kathy. It was her birthday. Shout out, her in China, it was her birthday. Let's go. All the birthday people, what's up? But I have a journal that I write in every single day. And in that journal, I'm writing out how I feel about myself, who I'm becoming. I write down I'm vibrant, I'm energetic. I want to encourage you guys to start writing out your goals. Write down how you feel. Write down that your immune system is thriving. Write down that you have supernatural energy. Write down that you're stronger and better. Write down that you're impacting 1,000 lives, that you have 1,000 chairmen in your organization. Write down what rank you're going to be and the deadline to it. And then write down what your daily activity is. So every single day, I'm writing down that I'm courageous. I'm unstoppable, right? I will not be denied. When I go into rooms, I change the atmosphere. Guys, listen, before you ever open up your mouth and do a presentation, people, trust and believe, they have already sized you up. They have already looked you up and down and determined, is this person confident? How is their posture? What's their tone? Guys, these things are so important. You know, when I was growing up, my parents sent me to acting school, and I'm so grateful that they did, because it made me work on my diction, right? I worked on how I projected. And I'm spending some time here because sometimes when I see people present, I'm like, that's why you're not growing, because your presentation, your lack of confidence is being projected in your presentation. So it's so important that we work on ourselves every day. and then we work on our team, and then we'll be able to quickly run on to, sell all the elite packages in the world. Set your goals. Okay, 50 elites this month, 100 elites this month, 200 elites this month. Guys, tell me, is the image better now? Okay, I think so.
Yes, much better.
Now, okay, thank you, cutie. Okay, this is the other thing that I wanted to say. You've got to make a decision to build an elite team. So just today, I had church this morning. So good. I love teaching with my honey. We had church this morning, and then after that, I went and did a birthday celebration with a girl who's the director of operations for our ministry. And I like to do something at birthday parties, and I like to do this with my team too. And at birthday parties, whoever birthday it is, I always like to do something called words of wisdom. And I like to do this with people, period. And I will, I'll pour in words of wisdom to them and tell them how I feel about them and how great they are and how amazing they are. When you respect the people that are on your team, first of all, remember, no one works for you. They're not your employees. You're not their employer. You guys are partners together. So kind of put down the whole upline downline thing a little bit and just say they're people. And these are my partners. And we have relationships. And I want to let them know that what they're thinking about, their ideas, I value their ideas. I value their opinions. I value their feelings. Even if it was one of those things where you be like, why are you in your feelings about this? But just knowing that when people just know that they can be heard, that what they have to say matters, that you value them, that's how you build an elite team. Now, another thing I'm really, really serious about is making sure, and then having honest conversation with them, because nobody wants to constantly be being corrected. Let them know if there's some changes that need to be made. Let them know. But I feel like people can take correction when they know that you love them, that you genuinely love them, that you genuinely have their well-being in mind, that you're genuinely concerned about them, not just the numbers, not just the volume, right? Not just how many people did you bring in, but I care about you as a person. You want to build a team, and you don't have to worry about people calling and saying, I'm quitting and I'm doing all of this, when they feel like they have genuinely been appreciated and valued. And guys, I really think at large, we do really great with that as a company, but it's something that I try to keep my heart really sensitive to, because as you start to grow a team, it can be easy to be like, I ain't dealing with them, if they ain't producing, I ain't got time. I get it. And it doesn't mean that there's not some repositioning. Obviously, I'm going to be running with runners, clearly. Obviously, I'm going to be running with the jet setters, obviously. But I still want to make sure that the people who are not producing or growing as fast as I would like them to, that they're important to the team. And I believe that you will have a premier team. Now, the last thing, the bag. You need to make sure everybody on the team, okay, where's your crypto? Did you set up your crypto account? Did you set up your Coinbase account? Are you on autosave with Bitcoin? Are you on autosave with Ethereum? Because what you're not going to do is be in this space and not be aggressively building in crypto. Like, it's no way in the world you're going to be up under Christopher Terry, Jason Brown, Curtis Cobain, Picasso, Nick Gomez, all of this tea you getting on DCX, and you're not building a crypto portfolio? No, bye, Felicia. So let's set it up right now. I need you to set that up right now. This is important, because I need to make sure that at the end of the year, when you get done with all the Zooms, when you get done with all the meetings, I need them to be able to look at their crypto portfolio and look at you as a leader and say, thank you for pushing me, and not just pushing me to get ranked, but not pushing me to build wealth. Right? Honey, what are you doing? You're so noisy, baby. Honey's back there with some juicy soup food. I know that's what it is, all them bags. But that's so important. Make sure everybody on here up under the sound of my voice right now should have a Coinbase account set up. Everybody on here right now should be saving in crypto. Everybody on here right now should be saving Ethereum. Everybody right here, right now, we're building wealth together. Because the elite team now should be building an elite portfolio, right? That portfolio is important. Like, I talk to my team about my moves. Like, everybody pretty much knows that, you know, I was a pretty big investor in the city of Detroit. I bought up a lot of homes up there, and I did a lot of rehab, and a lot of it was almost more social impact than financial impact. It was in the inner city. So, you know, just some of the issues there, but I really love Detroit. I'm from Detroit, and I really have a heart to see those people win. And Detroit's been through a lot, bankruptcy, the whole thing, right? And I was, you know, building my crypto portfolio, whoop, 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 because of our DCX educator, strong nano, let's go. And then I was like, you know what? I want to liquidate a lot of that real estate, and I want to put it into crypto, and I want to put it into some other appreciating assets. I talked to them about that because I don't want them just having a bunch of money. I don't want you guys to just go out, and I want you to have fabulous cars and luxurious cars, and I want you to be dripping, and I want you to have all that, but I want to make sure that you have real assets, because your Gucci bag is not going to pay your bills. And ultimately, what the is, I want you to be able to live off of the interest of what you have made. I want you to be able to live off of your trading money. I want you to be able to live off of whatever investment you have, whether it's real estate, oil, gold, silver. Like, I want you in every appreciating asset that's out there. And obviously, crypto is the highest appreciating asset in the last decade right now, right? So I want to make sure that my people are really being set up, because in this world of social media, you can feel this pressure to go out and spend money that should be being invested. Are you listening to me? Yes. Like, you got to know where you are. You got to be real with where you are. You got to know where you are, Courtney. Everything that every chairman does, I'm proud of it, but it doesn't mean that's where I am. Because you got to know what your goals are. How much money do you need to live off of for the rest of your life every month? And are you working on that? Because those Chanel slides, though I love them, baby, you cannot cash them in. They're not going to create any interest for you. So we're in a financial wealth transfer. We're in a financial wealth educational company. So we need to be building financial wealth. We don't need to be playing with it by getting hooked on social media and trying to keep up with somebody, and we're not making that kind of money yet. Stay sober and sound about your financial decisions so you don't put yourself in a bad place. Because financial struggle, I hate it. I hate it. And I don't want anybody to have pressure on them to go and do something that they should not be doing. You know, doggone well, you have $1,000 in the bank. You should not be at the Lambo dealer today. P1, and I love you, and you're coming for charity. So set clearly defined goals for every rank. So I'm making that move in real estate. I had to restructure some things in my company to make sure that I was supported to get me to 250. Because how I got to 100, I'm not going to be able to get to 250. My operations has to be different. My systems have to be different. My funnels have to be different. And so sometimes you need to be investing back in your business, and it's not time to go and do that yet. So I want us, because we're in such an amazing, fabulous, everybody's so beautiful, oh my gosh, the cars are so great, oh my gosh. But I want you guys to stay sober, and I want you to be grateful for what you have and what you drive today. And though you may be believing for that next level, which you better be believing over here, right? Okay, come on, believe nation, let's go. Though you better be, don't move prematurely. Work on your business. Put your head down and go to work. Go to work. Obsessed with doing the work. Obsessed with doing the activity. Obsessed with the Zooms. How many Zooms do you have today? How many lives do you have today? How many follow-ups do you have today? Go to work. This stuff will come. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm very conservative. I'm flashy and stuff, but I'm conservative. I just sold the G-Wagon I had was in 09 and nobody would have knew it. And I just sold it and I got to go pick up a new one. Tiffany Green, yes, girl. Can't wait. It's so cute. But, right, but that's not a 2021. Let's say it's like a 2017. Because I'm conservative. So what am I saying? And then it's okay if somebody goes and gets to 2021. But I'm just saying that's what I want. I listen, and I'm hearing this more and more. I'm like, guys, let's keep the main thing the main thing. What's the vision for your house? Because the vision I have in my house may not be the vision in your house. You better know where you are and know where you got to build. So you can build real assets that are sustainable. And this is, and I'm very passionate about this because I have entrepreneurial parents, Jacqueline, that were super, super, super entrepreneurial, but mom and dad just didn't have a focus. They had a focus on lifestyle, but not assets. Assets create income. Lifestyle and nice stuff is just nice stuff. But if it's not paid for and stuff is not handled and managed right, it won't be sustainable. I want you to have real sustainable wealth that's here in 5 years, it's here in 10 years, right? That stuff is really, really important. So that elite portfolio, building with elite packages, leading with that, because we have the best of the best. We're the creme de la creme. We're the Harvard of Forex, crypto, and binary options. Let's be very clear, Dave. Let's build value with our team members. Let's not play with them. Let's push them. Let's have real conversations with them that challenge them. But also let's make sure we let people, I want to make sure that people know that we love them, that they're not just a number to us, but we value them and we value their growth. Okay. And that we are building an elite portfolio, a portfolio that really is going to allow us to have significant growth and be sustainable for years to come. Because there is nothing worse than having it and losing it because it was mismanaged or not stewarded because we got drunk in the hype of all of the fabulous people that were around and I love. But you keep your feet on the ground and you go to work and you put your money in things that appreciate, right? And so those are kind of some of the main things that I wanted to say. Just a quick recap, work on that confidence every day. Because a confident man or a confident woman is unstoppable. Can't be stopped. When you're confident, are you kidding? You cannot be stopped. So work on that. Get up every day and meditate on how brilliant and beautiful and profound and powerful and anointed and appointed for such a time as this to change the world. And that's what happened. And that's what's happening right now. And that's what happened with Esther. She changed the world because she was bold. She was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do. That's what David did. He changed the world. He was willing to do what other people weren't willing to do. Right? It is okay to disrupt. You better be disrupting. People need our leadership. People don't know what the heck Bitcoin is. Most people don't even know what Bitcoin is. So if you talk to them about all this disruption and innovation and tech that's happening, they're gonna go with it because they don't know. They need you. They need you. They need your direction. They need you to tell them. But what makes them more powerful is when you start, and I don't care if it's $10 a day, $10 or not a day, but $10, well, you can do $10 a day too, but it could be $10 a week. Bitcoin every Friday, Ethereum every Friday. I don't care if it's $10. You set up your account today if it's not set up, and you set it on autosave, because what you're not going to do is be in the middle of the wealth transfer but not participate in it because you got caught up. So this is why your quiet time is so important. We're with people all the time, Cypress. So value your quiet time. So when you come up out of that private time, child, listen, you are changing lives. You're impacting the world. You have to think the world will never be the same because I'm here. And I'm coming for everything that God has put in my heart. I'm coming for it. And so I just want to encourage you guys to go after it, to dream big, live big, make sound choices, Don't allow unnecessary pressure to be put on your life, not because anybody's doing it, but if you look at the wrong thing too long, it can like throw you off. Stay sober and sound in this space. Stay grateful in this space. Stay teachable in this space. Stay hungry in this space. Don't hurt yourself. Prepare yourself. Build real wealth. Build real crypto. Build real crypto every week, and then build your confidence. Because when your confidence is built, you're unstoppable. Let everybody know when you come in their presence, they need to leave your presence, Cypress. They need to leave your presence, Grace, Tony, Michael, all of you saying, that person added value. Because if people will remember how you made them feel. So make sure that you're adding value. And I really think if you fall in love with people again, the money's gonna come. The money's gonna chase you. It is, it's gonna chase you. But if everybody on your nerves, oh child, it's just we all been there and guilty. Or you just say, you know what? God, I'm loving people again. I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna get me together. I'm telling you, it'll be more money coming to you. Rent money, investment money, all kind of money will be running you down. And will not be an issue. So thank you guys for jumping on the Chairman Mentorship call today. I was honored to be a part. I love you guys. I love our leaders. I love our corporate team. I love downline, sideline, upline. I love all you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget, work on your confidence every day, add value to your team, build your elite portfolio, and go close all them elite packages. Put a demand on yourself to produce at least 3 a day. You can do 3 personals a day. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We're not making excuses, okay? We making money. All right, so I love you guys. Bye. Have a good day.